Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back and checking out this new haul that I've got. It's not a big haul, but it's a great one. Some really exciting things in this one. So, I don't have many themed vehicles. And me and Heather were talking, and she was like, those are, you know, anytime I can get her to look at anything, like, oh, check this out, and she's like, oh, that's neat, you know, so I'll kind of like further the conversation with her, just as she'll talk about model cars. Anyway, I got to looking at these themed cars, and there's so many of them. Show rods. This isn't a show rod, but this is a themed vehicle. It's from a movie, and you know, who doesn't know that movie, The Beverly Hillbillies, or from the television show The Beverly Hillbillies, rather. But I saw this, and these are not cheap. These are kind of hard to find, and they are proud of them. Let me tell you what, I was able to get this one. It was an open kit, but it looks as if all the parts are there. It's not an old kit. I would say somewhere in the neighborhood 2005 RC2, but it's a cool car. And how many of you, without looking in the comment section, know what kind of car this is? No, it's not a Model A. Most people assume that it's a Model A Ford, but it's not. So I'll let you do your research. I know what it is. I've already looked it up, but how many of you right off the cuff knew what it was? Let me know in the comments below if you knew what that was. But anyway, this is a really cool kit. Again, they're not cheap. So I paid for this one more than a normal model kit, but I think that's going to be cool to build. I'd like to grab a couple more, maybe one more of them. Yeah, cool kit there. I'm not going to really go through it or anything. I may do a box opening or something like that and checking out the parts on it. This is eBay, by the way. This is an eBay purchase. The first three are eBay purchases that I'll show you, and then I've got actually there's the first 5 are eBay purchases. I totally forgot about 2 others. And this one is not something that I would typically buy. I'm not a huge Bugatti fan, although I would love to have a Bugatti, especially a Veyron. Isn't that what they're called? That like 1,000 horsepower fastest car in the world thing, Bugatti Veyron. But I'm kind of intrigued at these testers kits. Yes, I really think that IMC is neat, but IMC got bought by testers or somehow. This is an Italeri kit that testers boxed, and I think I'm going to build this one. I built that testers Model T, and it turned out really good. Now this is 1/24th scale, I believe. 1/24th scale. Yeah, right there. But again, not something that I would typically build. It's like so. It appears to be really big, but I don't think it's going. It's 1/24 scale, so I would say it's going to be longer than the normal 1/24 scale car because it's got this huge. I don't know if it's a straight 8 or something in it. I don't know. It's got a big old hood. It says it would do 125 miles an hour. It says, yep, it's a straight 8. I was reading the box as I was thinking it says it's a straight 8. I've done no research on this thing, but I just thought, you know, pretty cool, something out of the ordinary, a lot like the Model T was out of the ordinary. And this is a 1980 kit. I love the box art on these testers cars or testers kits because they give you these great detailed pictures. Really interesting car. If you look at like the gearbox or the rear differential, it's like a bolted together. Heck, I don't know what it is. It looks like stamped metal. But anyway, neat car. It says it's from the Harrah's Automobile Collection. 1931 Bugatti Royale. Anyway, I saw that and I'm like, you know what, that's really cool. And I've been eyeballing another one on eBay. So this is another eBay purchase. Anybody ever built one of these? And how are these Italeri kits? Are they any good? This I have a motorcycle that I built, a Ducati, and it was okay. It was one of those Italeri kits. Anyway, okay. Next, that was eBay. The next eBay purchase was this cool guy. See how many of you have ever heard of a Sunny kit? Sunny Tri-S. So this is a 1/25th scale 427 Cobra. I had never heard of it, and I saw it on eBay. And it doesn't have a very long heritage at all. It's the Historic Sports Car Collection. I was talking with Mark at Hobby Nut Models, and he gave me some more information on this, and he did know what it was. But it's a Sunny kit, and it's a 1/25th scale. That's another thing that caught my eye, because this is a Japanese. I believe it was made in Japan. I think it gets pretty cool too. It gives you the specs and everything. They did make a Ferrari, a Porsche, and a Triumph. So maybe they only made like 4 models. But anyway, Japanese model. And it was 1/25th scale. So that was like, I was like, well, that's kind of cool, because most of the time they're 1/24 scale. So I got this, and it's very detailed. It's a very detailed model kit, and I think I might do an unboxing on this one too. But it was just unique. I like unique stuff. I'm kind of the guy that, like, if there's a new kit that comes out and everybody gets it, kind of turns me off, to be honest with you. I'm the kind of guy who likes different. I like unique. I like what other people don't have. Not that I'm rebellious. I just like to be different. So when I saw this Sunny kit, AC Cobra, I said, that's different. Let's try that. And so I got it. But anyway, that was another eBay pick, and it was I got a good price on it. Good price. Now, as no surprise, and if you noticed on the thumbnails, I got a couple more of the beloved 48 Ford by IMC. And this one's really special because you can see the shine on it. Guess what, guys? It's got plastic wrap on it. It's also got something really cool. But first I'll talk about this one. This is just a complete kit. Looks like it's been around a while. It has. It's been around since 1965. But this is a complete kit as well. Already took it out and looked at it. The person was gracious enough to take the loose parts, put in bags, wrap it all up in tissue paper, make it look all nice and neat. And I think I went through and looked at the tires. Anyway, the tires and all are separated. So there's another one for my collection of 48 Fords. No, I have not forgotten about my dad's. I'm still going to fix it up, but I just haven't had the chance yet. This 48 Ford, however, do you remember back several haul videos ago, I got an IMC 48 Ford with plastic wrap on it, and it had a Woolworth sticker. Let's see, what was it, $1? It says Woolworth's low price, $1.77. And I know that there's a controversy. Well, it's my controversy. I will claim it gladly. Did these at least IMC kits come wrapped in plastic from the factory? My assumption is yes, they did, and not just the 48 Ford, but all IMC kits came wrapped in plastic. And when you start having things like the price tag from Woolworths, and it's a very old price tag for $1.77, you would think that that was put on there a long time ago. And if it had plastic, and it's put on the plastic wrap, then I'm thinking that plastic wrap's old. Then I'm thinking it probably came from the factory plastic wrapped. Not to mention that all the plastic wrap on the ones that I have are very consistent. But this one, okay, all that talking aside, this one also has a price sticker. The Anderson. Now, tell me, if you live in Ohio, tell me, do you remember the Andersons? And it says Maumee, Ohio. $1.36. This is not a sticker that is very new. This sticker is very old. Well, I'm sorry. That was very offensive to anyone that was born 1965 or later, or earlier. When I say very old, I mean in relation to model kits, I say that's pretty old. It is to me at least. But this one is completely wrapped in its plastic in perfect condition. No tape marks because they didn't tape these. But wrapped in its plastic, and it was sold at the Andersons. Very cool. I've not looked to try to find the Andersons, but now I have 2 of these kits with price tags on the plastic, more than likely from the 60s. And again, my assumption is these things were wrapped in plastic. Maybe not AMT, maybe not MPC, maybe not a lot of the others, but hey, IMC, I've got enough proof. The jury's out. They are wrapped in plastic. Now, here's something that showed up in the mail. And when you have something show up in the mail, it's cool. Look at this. 1956 Ford pickup truck by Revell. And guess what, guys? This one is from 1956. This thing is in absolutely perfect, immaculate shape. Hey, check out the tape, by the way. Controversy. Did they tape Revell? Did they wrap Revell kits in plastic? The answer is no. They taped them because there's the tape. But look at this. It's a 1/48 scale, I think it is. Where's it at? Where's the scale? I think it's 1/48. I might be looking right at it. Well, oh, crazy. Look at this. Copyright. 1955. Venice, California. I think on the instructions. But anyway. So this showed up in the mail. And Larry Edwards sent me this. And when I saw this, Larry, I was so stoked. I could not believe it. Because this stuff, that's right up my alley. I've seen this kit before on eBay. I didn't buy it. It also comes with the little motorcycle. I think it might come with some of the figures as well. But I'll open it up really quick. You know what? No, I'm not. I'll do an unboxing on this. It's so cool. It's so tiny and so cool. But I think it's 1/48 scale. It's smaller than 1/32, and I don't see a size on the box anywhere of what the size is. I might be totally overlooking it. But I looked this up on ScaleMates. They had a re-release of this. I think it was in the 90s or something? The box looked just like this. So you can get this kit re-released like in the 90s, but this is not a re-release. This is the real deal. I gotta see I've got to open it real quick and see if the scale was on the instructions. But you guys will love this when I do a box opening. Let's see. What size is this sucker? I know I saw it somewhere, or maybe I just assumed it was what it was, but anyway. Alright, so I'm not seeing it right now. These instructions are great. I'm going to do an unboxing on it. I don't want to spoil it right now. Alright, so Larry Edwards, you do not know how much I appreciate you sending me this. This is the coolest thing. As soon as I got it, I sent a picture to a friend of mine, and he was like, that is so cool. But anyway, look at that, guys. Awesome. So awesome. Thank you, Larry. And now, last but not least, and again, if you didn't see it on the thumbnail, you're not seeing a rerun. So, what I mean by a rerun is this. This is the Chrysler Turbine car that I had did a box opening video on recently. But this is that kit. Guess what, guys? Yes! I got another one. And I got an older one. So this is the turbine car. And it's from, I believe it was 1965. I think this is a 78 or 79 release right here. And that was the one that came with that wonky plastic was like clear. I'd never seen anything like it. But this one is the original. If you look on ScaleMates, they had like a dealer promo that Johan put out first, and then this was the first kit. After this kit, it went to a green colored box, but same box art, but green. And then it went to this next one, I believe. I think, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the original kit, unassembled kit. And I got this one. These are just the neatest thing. My 48 Fords My 40, these will not take the place of me liking these 48 Fords. I've not ever even built one of these 48 Fords. I've just fallen in love with them because of, it brings back so many memories of, you know, the one that my dad built, and he built the testers. That's the IMC. That's where they came from. But this turbine car, the first time I ever saw it on Jay Leno's garage, or saw anything about the turbine car, I was so mesmerized by it because, I mean, it's a turbine. It doesn't have a piston engine in it. It's got a gas turbine. You know, it's so revolutionary. And they, I don't think I think the government did not allow them to build this. I'm not going to get into that. I could imagine why. It probably was going to save a lot of gas or something, and you know, we can't have that. You know, big oil. Well, never mind. I'm going to stop. Sorry, but I saw this one, and I had to have it. It is so cool. It's basically the same box art as the other one, but this is just the older kit. There's my heater. Hold on. Turn this thing off. Such a professional production here with the heater turned on. My phone rings and everything else. But yeah, guys, check this out. Just the coolest box art. Just the coolest car. I opened it up, and okay, this is something that I didn't even realize. After I did my unboxing video on this one, I was like, how? Okay, so my camera cut off again. Such a professional production I have here. But anyway, it's got this frame pack. No rubbing, no scratching of parts. All the sprues fit together like a puzzle. But this thing has an opening trunk, opening doors, and it is really cool. And I will do an box opening on this one as well because it is so much different than this one. So we'll have a box opening on that, and as well as the instructions. The instructions for this one seem a little cloudy, seem a little like photocopied like 100 times. But these are the originals, and they're so crisp and pristine and cool. So that is all I have for you on this one, guys. Thanks for watching this thing. Oh, one thing, I'm sorry, I forgot. And it came with this turbine car. The seller that I got this turbine car kit from sent me this brochure from a Chrysler brochure. Now, I thought, well, it must have come with the kit. But it doesn't fit in there any way you turn it. It does not fit. And I think this is actually a brochure from the Chrysler dealerships for the turbine car. It's got like a, you open it up, it's the back of it. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? But yeah, it's a brochure that shows you the story behind it. It shows you how a turbine works, something like what a windmill would be like. You know, it's trying to relate to people that don't have any idea what a turbine is. And it shows a turboprop compared to a gear-driven, like a helicopter or maybe a transmission on a car. It shows how the turbine works. It shows pictures of the actual car. Such a pretty car, too. I thought it's just the coolest car ever. The interior is so neat. And all these pictures of how it looked. I think there's only a few of these left, but just wow. That's all I can say is just wow. So I don't know who I got this from. I don't know your name, but thank you for that interesting booklet that goes with it. But okay, all right, I'm done, guys. Thanks for watching. Got these cool kits to add to the collection, and I won't put them all out here, but these are the coolest. So you guys take care. Don't forget to go over to the Facebook group. Go over there and join the Facebook group. Having a great time there. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out Hobby Nut Models. Go grab you some supplies, MCW paint, anything you want to build a kit, as well as kits there in stock. Go check out Hobby Nut Models, linked in the description below. Thank you to the Teespring. Thank you to you guys who purchased from my Teespring store. I really appreciate it. And for you Patreons that have become patrons, Patreon members, thank you so much for that support. I will get you some content out very soon, and just so grateful for all you guys and how you support my channel and growing it as quickly as you have, because I can't grow my own channel. You guys grow it for me, so I really appreciate that. You guys take care, and until the next video, we'll see you later. Bye.